Hi everyone, today we will present about topic stone setting and technique related to gemstone, fine jewelry, costume jewelry.
Usually substitute this material with plated metal and fake gem. The example of naked that's worth a quarter has the following technique. Enamel is one of the most popular ways to add color to jewelry design. For the substance used in the drum made for natural gas like pigment, which normally contain potassium powder and silica mixed with oil, create a beautiful color. By adding metallic oxide and apply into glitter, glow silver copper gas while decorating the surface with low temperature blending. Bezel setting inlay is the fixation of a diamond by covering in material with plated metal. This way the diamond edge is protected or allowed and is stronger than other types of inlay, but the diamond shines less because it was covered with material with plated metal. This makes the light and light less accessible to the diamond.
Fine jewelry. An example is the Van Cleef and Apple brand, which differ from consumer in that use gold, diamonds, silver, or the other expensive materials, and they are techniques that require a lot of skill. It's a difficult job to imitate. In the first picture, it is a known as visible setting. You can see that the gemstone is smooth with the case and has a diamond gradation white to pink for more beautiful. The prong setting is a very popular setting. It looks like a stem connected to the bomb that support the gems. The end of each bezel are curved towards each other and cling to the edge of the gems. The bezel setting is a use of metal that is higher than the edge of the gem. It laid around the edge of the gem. This kind of bury is very popular to bury as well.
Channel setting is the row of gemstone inlet. The gems are random the long line with no metal between them, but there are prepared edge of metal lock the gems. Advantage: the edge of the gem is covered by the metal, thus preventing corrosion well. Flash setting is an embedding similar to embedding, but buried in the metal can see the build of the casting gem in the embedded into the hole of side gems, and its look with the metal around face gemstone is equal to the body. Tension setting in the cam inlay use process from the side of the metal to hold the gem in place with a small groove attached in the edge of the gems. Therefore, the metal used be hard. Therefore, the type of the gemstone is commonly beveled.
The invisible setting usually uses square-shaped gemstone. The metal body looks like a net to support each gem and has a braid-like metal as a lock for jewels. The inlay looks like a grid and there is no metal between the edge of the gems.
Next, ref setting. The packing inlay use small gem to form the ref. Each gem is sized by scooping the metal around the gems, spin into a ball like a fish bowl, and attached to the jewelry. Tension setting in the cam inlay use process from the side of the metal to hold the gem in place with a small groove attached in the edge of the gems. All of this had to be done at a very small scale with a considerable precision. In the end result should be directed or pushed or burned to that setting appear to be in the angle part of the design. And if stones are going to be set confidently or obscurity, most settings are commonly applied to silver and equal to impossible or colored gold, but all of us may be to have made in large prongs, crown and bends to illustration this principle. We can consider a star setting in a more detail. A star setting use stone and small full point up to half 25 point. Is going had to correct the deeper than necessary status of similar fluid and is also more than significant. Every one effort should be made to avoid the starting to conserve particle to finding process.
Next topic is technique related to gemstone. Sawing. In most gem sawing, a thin circular blade usually composed of steel, copper, or the phosphor. Bronze alloy impregnated along the outer edge with a diamond grid and rotating at several thousand surface feet per minute. Lightly stretch its way through a gemstone. A slab saw is typical 16 to 24 inch in diameter. Is used to cut stone of several inch thickness into relatively thin slab. A trim saw is typically 6 to 10 inch in diameter. Is used to cut smaller stone into thin slabs or cut two small sections of slabs. A faster trim saw is typically 4 inch in diameter. Is used with a very thin blade to saw small pieces of expensive rock. Grinding, usually with a silicon carbide wheels or a diamond impregnated wheels, is used to shape gemstone to a desired route from core preform. As with the sawing, a coolant, lubricant, or is called water or oil, is used to remove debris and prevent overheating. Sanding. It is similar to grinding but uses finer abrasive. Its purpose is to remove deep scratch left by coarser abrasive during grinding. Since it removes material less rapidly, it also allows more delicate control over final shaping of the stone prior to polishing. For stone with round surface, a flexible surface such as the bell sander is often used to avoid creating flat areas and promote smooth curves. Lapping. It is very similar to grinding and sanding, except that it is performed on one side of a rotating or vibrating flat disc known as a nap. It is used especially to create a flat surface on a stone. Laps are often made of cast iron, steel, or the copper bronze alloy, but other materials can also be used.
Polishing is usually polished to a mirror-like finish to add light reflection from the surface of the stone or reflection to the stone in the case of transparent materials. These polishing agents are material oxides such as aluminum oxide, cesium oxide, tin oxide, chromium oxide, ferric oxide, or silicon dioxide. Filling. A small rotating alert or tube with a diamond tip or a series of silicon carbide and coolant is used to drilling through the stone. Ultrasonic or vibrating thus reserved for high volume commercial drilling. Thumbing barriers are often hexagonal in outline in order to enhance the stirring action of barrel rotation. Turn at a slow speed in a rotating barrel with abrasive and water off attendant periods day or week. The stones are smooth and polished to very attractive shape. In addition to polishing gemstone, thumbing is often used to polish large quantity of metal jewelry.
Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed our presentation.